Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is the international fan reaction for Manchester United 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, and we've got another new contributor today, but all the way from Africa, our first African contributor from Ghana actually, so make sure you show the love to the gentleman from there as well as all the other guys. Just as a little note before we get on to that, the Always Wolves podcast has been launched today. Has gone out, and it's got some great contributors from myself, Manny Singh, Wolves Girl, and also respected national freelance journalist Tim Nash. So go and check that out. It's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and most other podcast platforms. Would appreciate your thoughts, and yeah, hopefully leave us a nice review as well. So without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hey Dave, whenever we play Man United, even the Liverpool fans root for Wolves to lose. So he's from Nigeria, and you're from here, right? And of course,
go Wolves!
Trish, and she's here in Atlanta, and she's been following your channel as well. So what do you think the score going to be at the end?
2-1 Wolves.
All right, she's calling 2-1 Wolves. What do you guys think?
I think 2-1 Wolves.
2-1 Wolves. There we go. What about you?
I'm going to say 2-0.
2-0 Wolves, of course. Awesome. Red Wolves. We're ready to go. Oh, they're Red Wolves today. That's another channel. We'll get back with you, Dave. Thank you very much. Hey Dave, this is
Charlie from Dudley,
all right.
who lives in Atlanta.
So what do you think of the first half?
I thought it was a good game, playing well. We're the better team.
Yeah.
That's slightly more possession, but I think we're in it.
Now we typically play better in one half or another. I'm thinking the second half is where we're going to really come alive. What are you thinking?
I think they play a little bit better in the second half. We got 3 points.
I agree.
I'm not worried.
All right, we're looking good. Hey, Dave, we'll get checked back with you after the game, and hopefully we were very wise prophets at the half. Good, man. Good to have you.
Dave and everyone from sunny Mexico. Just watched the game. Bit disappointing in a 0-0 draw, but still a good point at Manchester United. I thought we'd come out strong at the first half, and we showed we could take the game to Man United. It's good to see Bolly back. I thought he was solid in defence, and we looked more of a unit. Second half we was sat back a bit and we soaked up the pressure, but we still hung on for a point. I thought we deserved the point. We had our chances. If we was a bit more clinical in the first half, and it was just one of those games really. I think it's a fair result in the end, but we look good, and Odin's looked good when he came on. He looked quite fast and had something about him. Jota looked good again. He had a few one-on-ones and taking on players as he does, and he was just a bit unlucky. Just that final ball and the final touch. But it's a point in the end. I'm happy with that. And we're still there. So, as you can see, it's a lovely day here in Mexico. The fans love Raul Jimenez, and they can't get enough of him.
Jimenez, number 1. Yeah. Wolves, a we.
So I'm going to say adios from me, and I'll see you soon, Dave, and everybody. Take care, bye.
Hey Dave, it's Dave from New York Wolves, down here in Fort Lauderdale. Not what you expect from Florida weather, but beggars can't be choosers. Watched the match with Paul Smith from Florida Wolves, which was great. And actually, I have to say, I had the shirt recognised twice today, which, considering most of the 30 years I've lived in the States, people look at the shirt and say, who the heck's that? It's brilliant that the number of times that people know who Wolves are now. And actually, the second guy, he was Mexican, and he wanted to buy my shirt. He actually offered that. He said, when you're done wearing it, I want to buy it because I love Raul Jimenez so much. Clearly, this is my lucky Fosun shirt that I'll never part with, so I declined his offer. But hey, what a great story, eh? Wolves at home in the States. Brilliant to see. Back to the match, I think, a bit of a stalemate, a bit disappointing. I think overall, I haven't seen the possession and goals, shots on target statistics, but I think we edged it. We probably should have scored a goal or two and won. But you know what? Coming away from Old Trafford with a clean sheet and a point, that's still pretty impressive. I know this United team is not a patch on United teams of the past, but it's still a tough place to go. On the positive side, I think Bolly coming back, it's no coincidence that today we got a clean sheet with Bolly back. And I think the new guy, Pedense, I have to admit I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I apologise if that's not correct. But he looked lively, and I'm really excited to see what he brings. He's had, 25 minutes with the team, and he comes on at Old Trafford and looks that dangerous once he's really embedded. I think there's a lot to come from that guy, so very excited about that. So that's about it. In summary, not unhappy, but as always, wish we could have gone that extra step and got the 3 points and closed the gap on fourth. But we're there or thereabouts, and definitely in with a chance of repeating our Europa League adventure and maybe even nicking a Champions League spot. Wouldn't that be amazing? So that's it. Keep up the good work, and I will talk to you soon, Dave.
Hello, Dave. It's David here, giving you my reaction to today's game. Manchester United 0, Wolves 0. Very happy with a point. Always a tough place to go, Old Trafford, especially with them being buoyed by the signing of Bruno Fernandes. So Wolves had Bolly back in defence. Very happy to see him back. Thought he played very well, helped marshal the defence and gave us a clean sheet, our first one since West Ham in a very long while. Jota came back in as well, played well, made some good runs, and same old Jota though, really, not against the edge of the box and not know whether to shoot or pass. And I thought Neto was kind of unlucky to lose his starting place after his recent good performances. I thought Neves played very well in midfield and controlled the game. Very happy that he's on a good form again. So we had a few chances ourselves. Traore was shot wide, and Raul breaking through in the second half, forcing De Gea into a good save. But also at the other end, Manchester United went close with a deflected shot and a good save from Patricio. And then in the last seconds with Delort with a header just wide. So happy with a point, and on we go to the Leicester.
Hello, good evening. This is Mohamed Anwar Sadat. Straight from Ghana, Upper West Africa. Today our game was because throughout the whole season you can see that we have up and downs. But if you rate our season, I think we are in a good form. So and we are in the right direction. The team that Nuno is building, I think in the near future we can be counted as one of the best teams in Europe. Even though we are still average. And more to the point, there's something actually the game yesterday, the game today bore me a lot. I was not just happy, but the referee decisions were not always on our side. It was a bit harsh on our players, and he couldn't even protect Arnold Thierry. Looking at the way, Maguire, when Maguire held his hand and there was dislocation, it hammered again. Because Arnold Thierry is our engine. Because the more he's moving, the more we are moving. Due to that, Raul Jimenez couldn't be on the game like that. But I think it was a good performance to put it on scale. But some referee decisions were quite too not on our side. Looking at the penalty that we had, the ball on Wobby Sakan's hand, it's just a clear penalty. I don't know why I didn't give it to us. Actually, I'm not happy with that at all. It was a referee that made us not to win the game, but we will focus on our next game. Thank you.
So hi David, it's Keith from Melbourne, Australia here. Not long since the game's finished. Pretty tired at the moment. Not much to report from me really. It's only been a short one. This game was pretty much played out the way we've seen so many. Difference was, I think, that it was obvious with Willy Bolly being back, we were a lot stronger in defence. Very good. Good to see the big fella back. I thought he played a good game too. I thought overall the team played very well. They played a good game, I thought, for the circumstances. It's amazing that Adama gets his arm pulled out of the socket, but no foul. Don't know how that works, but there you go. The other thing is the thing I keep harping about, just not strong enough in the box. Plenty of opportunities, but really that I can think of, not really any good scoring chances. Maybe one, but same old, I'm afraid. We won't go any further than where we are at the moment if that keeps up. So that's it from me, mate. Always Wolves.
Hello, Dave. This is Alan from Fort Myers, Florida. Great game today. Just watched the Manchester United game at Manchester United. Great point. I thought all in all it was a very even game, and I think all in all it was a fair result. Some good play, some good attacking play by Wolves, and also very, very good defense. Pity about Sais's header. When you're at the goal, it's always best to head it down. Head it down. I think that could have been a better effort. It should have been headed down, and maybe be on target would help too. Also, Raul's shot, I think he would have done better if it would be low and hard, rather than a higher shot, because De Gea, he'll take a bit of beating, and if he'd have done it low and hard, I think he would have stood a better chance, But we were great defensively. I thought everybody played excellent, There's nobody, I can't say a man of the match. I thought that Rui Patricio, excellent, steadfast, and like I say, the defense with Bolly back is just stellar. And good game, very good game, and like I say, it was a deserved draw. But with a little bit more luck, we could have won that game. 3 points would have been great too. So over and out from Fort Myers, Dave. Thanks a lot, and Wolves, up we go. Let's try and make that last little leap where we can head for the top 4. That would just be great. Okay, thanks, Dave. Over and out from Fort Myers. Bye.
Hello, Dave, fellow Wolves fans. Brian from Hat Chow Samran in Thailand. Reflecting back on the 0-0 draw at Man United yesterday evening. I thought it was a good game without a spark. I think no team sparked overall. Pretty even game. Both sides. I haven't looked at the possession wise, so I'm not too sure, but I know Man United probably had the better of the second half. Willy Bolly, Diogo Jota came back into the side, and Willy Bolly does what Willy Bolly does. Went in the side, clean sheet for the first time in I don't know how many games. Just slots back in as though he's been there for the last I don't know how many games. Diogo Jota played well, ran. Sometimes the last ball, you wish he'd lay it off to somebody. Sometimes he runs into a brick wall sometimes, but faded late in the game. But the game itself, there weren't a lot of chances. In the first half. Traore, where he hit one wide, where he could have laid it off to Matt Doherty, but I think that was in reality one of the only attempts on goal in the first half by us. My man of the match, Ruben Neves. Thought he had a really, really good game. As for our attacking force now, we've got five front players, and they are all very, very quick, and we're going to cause problems for hitting teams on the break. The new lad coming in, Podence, looks a bit of a player, but with Jota back and Traore, Jimenez, we'll do okay. One area I want to I wished he'd have strengthened was the right side of like the wing back Matt Doherty. I think we need to bring somebody in, give him a bit of competition. Go out and try and buy Wan-Bissaka next season. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm off to the dentist later on. Take it easy. See you in 2 weeks. No game next week. Ta-da.
Hi guys, Andy here from Montreal, Switzerland, where I watched today's match in the Irish Bar downtown against Man United. I thought it was a balanced match. Could have gone either way in the end. To come away from Old Trafford with a point is always good. I think today, big plus point was having a fully fit team again. Bolly back in defence, Jota there up front. Bolly was solid in defence and always looked like he could score from the header from set pieces up front, as did Sahis. I thought my man of the match today, Ruben Neves, I thought he controlled midfield on our behalf and played the ball out well. Rui Patricio was good in goal, but they didn't really threaten us too much today, so I think that was positive. Onward, I will be there at the next match at Leicester, and it bodes well that we've got a bit of time, and it's good we have all our team back, and let's see what happens next week.
Hey, Dazzling Dave, this is Wolfman Jeff with the Atlanta Wolves. We invaded Atlanta, and we couldn't get the win. I gotta say, one of the most physical matches for sure. We are so lucky that no one was carried off in a stretcher because there was so many fouls. What do you guys think of the match?
Good. Point in here.
Yeah, a point's a win. I mean, is rather than a loss, it's huge. It still felt like we could have gotten one. We were a little too excited. I feel like we got dance music and they want us to dance now. What else? What do you think about the match? You think that's what you about the match? We should have taken our chances better. I think we should have slowed down a little bit and we got there. It was good. Anything else?
That's it, man. We played good. We'll take the point.
Hey,
take the point.
Take the point. Hey, Pop has made his appearance as a Wolf and looks great. Dave, back to you. We will see.
Vamos, Raúl!
Vamos, Raúl!
Thanks to everyone that's contributed for this one. Leave your comments below. Do you agree with their thoughts? A couple of days after the match now. And again, just to remind you to check out the Always Wolves Squadcast, which is now live, the launch edition, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify and all good podcast platforms. We'll leave a link in the description box below for you. Please go and check it out, and if you enjoy it, please give us some high ratings, would be lovely, and some comments as well. So until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, Always Wolves.